Whit Merrifield in the box now as he leaves that one up high. He swings and fouls one off. Pitch misses there, and the count 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. And there's ball 4.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Here's Kiermaier now. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. There's a strike.
1-1.
And now he steps off the rubber. Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Merrifield aboard here at first with nobody out. In the air, left field. Profar hauls it in, and there's one away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Danny Jansen.
Not doing anything crazy right now, but he's been solid over the last 10 games. And hey, with that batting average, if it was over the course of a full season, you're talking about Hall of Fame numbers. 333 over the last 10 games. 1 for 3 doesn't seem that impressive, but you know what? It's tough to do when you consider a longer stretch. They're going to enjoy this little run right now.
That's out to center field. Blackman settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Danny Jansen to hit here. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. That's in there.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Blue Jays held in check. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. There's no score. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. And starting in this one, Chris Bassitt.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep in the games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. A wind in the pitch. There's a strike. Bassitt, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider. Here comes the 0-1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he can't get back to first in time as the big turn costs him. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Well, Chris, baseball fans remember Chris Bryant winning the World Series in 2016. But Cub fans still remember Bryant's throw across the diamond to make it official. He recorded the final out in that rainy Game 7. One down, base is empty. Swung on, belted. That's back. And out of here. Chris Bryant the other way. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 1-0.
Fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
And here is C.J. Cron. And that's in there for strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. That one lifted to left. Varsho right there to make the grab. 2 down. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Jerks and Profar in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground, right side. On to first, and that'll do it. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. It's an early 1-0 lead. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. Here's George Springer to start it off. Here comes a pitch. And a base hit up the middle. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, not going to get him. He's in there.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Chris, Alejandro Kirk, stocky catcher, an all-star in 2022. This guy can hit.
Yeah, he can, and really just surprised everyone coming onto the scene, doing such a great job that became an all-star with very little big league experience before that.
Springer leads off second with nobody out. That one not close. Now 2 balls and a strike. There's a swing and a miss. In the dirt, but kept close. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
That one hit to right. Bryant moves under it, and he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 1-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Dalton Varsho now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
In the air out to center. Blackman settles underneath it. Snags it for the second out. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Or Elvis Martinez stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering is in for a strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well. That's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. So they get one run on one base hit, no errors, no one left. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Austin Gomber. And he deals. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Strike two.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
He goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got three straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And now here's Eleuris Montero. That one to first. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's Charlie Blackman.
Man, this is pretty amazing. This guy is very efficient out there on the mound right now. Just 9 pitches in the first. He's got a chance to keep it to single digits again. Who does that?
That one hooked foul. Left-hand hitter waits. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And now it's Elias Diaz. Right down to shoot. Strike one. That's towards center. Kiermaier moving under it. And that's the third out. So 1 left for Colorado. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Cavan Biggio. First pitch just misses. Biggio measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was a 5th round pick back in 2016. Check swing, and that's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that is cut on and missed. And now 2-2. And the right-hander deals. That's off the mark. 3-2 now.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not. His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And first offering is fouled off. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. And the 0-1. And strike two.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Tries to get back and see. Runner at first with no outs here. The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
It's a good take.
And now it's even up. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Biggio at first, one gone. Ground ball right side. And a pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Hood gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
The 1-1.
2-1.
That one ripped. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. One left for Toronto. Still tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. The pitch. There's the strike. Tovar, just 21 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And time called prior to the 0-1. Clearly trying to control the tempo here at the plate. Time called again. The 0-1. Hit hard, base hit.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. High drive, deep right field, way back there, out of here. Ryan McMahon leaves the yard, his 11th of the year, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Chris Bryant digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered in this game. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
0-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that ball is gone. Chris Bryant bops one out of here. His second home run of the game. It's 4-1.
Jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And the batter now, C.J. Cron. In there for strike one.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Line drive, base hit.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Man at first, Jurickson Profar getting ready to hit. Runner on the go. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Kiermaier going back on this one. And that one hops the wall. Cron is waved home. He will score, and they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
Next for Colorado, Austin Gomber. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Right through there for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And the righty deals. Runner breaks for third. Line drive, base hit, right center field. The run comes in from second. It's 6-1.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way.
He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
Lowry's Montero digging in for the Rockies. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. And a strike in there. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Kiermaier makes a nice grab at a full sprint. The relay throw. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
Here's Charlie Blackmon. That one's in there, 0-1. Blackmon, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And this. Back here at the ballpark. On to the fourth. Now it's Jansen to hit. Urania back to work.
Count 1-0.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. The pitch. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. The 2-1 is high.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Kicks and fires. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's George Springer. Doubled in his first AB. George Springer, a Connecticut native, in fact played his college ball at UConn. First round pick by the Astros in 2011, and he helped lead the Astros to the World Series in 2017. And it gets by him.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now Alejandro Kirk.
That's a ball.
And that one a little bit high. Jansen, the runner at third. Springer at first with no outs. And there's the strike. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Varsho stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Strike 2. First and third, 1 down. Step off and looks the runner back to third now. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Martinez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And fouled off. And here it comes. That one missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now he steps off to reset. Popped up. Urania puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Elias Diaz.
He's out. Out. 3.
All right, we go to the Top half of inning number 6. And now for the Jays, George Springer. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And one gone. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. And that's in for a strike. Kirk, in his 4th year, 24 years old, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. And it's fouled away. At the belt and fires. That one 95 to finish him off.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Varsho in the box again. Takes the strike. Righty to the plate.
That's a ball.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
He makes the grab, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Rockies 7 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back. There's Chuck Nasty. The right-hander back to work. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Adam Simber getting ready to go. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one back. And he brings it into the warning track. Now the Rockies catcher, Elias Diaz. And first offering is fouled off. Diaz goes 6'1", 225 pounds, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. 0-1 now. Line drive, caught.
Now batting, shortstop, Ezekiel.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. 1 for 2. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
And that one is lifted in the air. Kiermaier trying to get there. Makes a nice running catch. And that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And they're on top 7-1.
In the background is a blind spot.
Top of inning number 7. And now for the Jays, Orelvis Martinez. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And there's a ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Next one is off the plate. Ball 1. Hot shot to third. Fires over to Crone. And 2 away to start the 7th. So the batting order turns over. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. First offering misses the mark. And that's a little bit high. 2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
Check swing, no appeal. And there's the automatic. And the pitch. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Stays alive. Payoff pitch. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Crone tracks it down for the out. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're down 7-1. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the second baseman, Ryan McMahon. The pitch. And he pumps in a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. That one is absolutely belted. Gone! He sends it out of here. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 8-1. Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
Now the number 2 hitter, Chris Bryant. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Right-hander kick steals. Line drive. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. So up next, C.J. Crone. Time called. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. And that's going to get into the corner. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Now both runners break early, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time. The pitch. Line drive, base hit right field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 9-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Ryan Stanek.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Alan Trejo digging in for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Right-handed reliever. Ripped on a line. Varsho makes the grab, 1 away. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Boom, that's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was close by a lot. Not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths.
Montero stands in now and watches strike 1. Fought off foul. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. The 0-2, runner on the go. In the air, right field. Springer racing after it. Oh, he can't squeeze it. Struck him out looking. So 2 runs in the inning on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Rock. And welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So a man aboard. So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Man at first. Next is the designated hitter, Danny Jansen. Profar moving back for this one. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Check swing, went around. 0-2. Just misses with that one. The 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Now fly ball to right center. Bryant moves under it. And there's 1 away. Now a long throw to first.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that one is inside. And he deals. Swings and misses. And that is strike two. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And
knocks it down.
Up next to the blue team, the left Dalton Varsho.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Guerrero over at second. Kirk at first. 2 out of the inning. Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
This to third, and it stays fair. Guerrero around third. 1 run is in. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Next to hit, Orelvis Martinez. And that's in there for strike 1. Two outs. Good eye right there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Righty delivers.
2 balls, 1 strike.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. And that one hammered. Gone. Orelvis Martinez with his first major league home run. A special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That gets by him. Slides, but it gets by him.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Merrifield in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The 0-1. That one the other way. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 9-6. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So in now for Colorado, Charlie Blackmon. The pitch. That's in there, and that is strike one. And a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He'll do it himself. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, the catcher,
Elias Diaz digs in now. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
And here is Ezequiel Tovar. At a swing and a line drive into right field. Dives. What a play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Here's the second baseman, Ryan McMahon. Now time called at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that is gone. He'll touch them all. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 11-6. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. And a foul ball. And now the 0-1. Hit hard. That gets through.
the first baseman, number 25.
Next to hit for the Rockies, C.J. Cron. .101 on the gun, swing and a miss. And the right-hander deals. Liner, base hit. They get the force, and the inning is over. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. Welcome back. We go to the ninth. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Lawrence back to work. And a base hit into right center field. And that's going to roll to the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's not stopping. On his way home. And the throw gets away. And he'll make it all the way around to score. So a terrible throw in from the outfield, and it ends up a Little League home run.
Well, go ahead and cue up the circus music, Boo. That's about as rough as it gets. I mean, errors are never fun, but when it basically turns into an inside the park home run, that's pretty embarrassing.
And the 0-1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And 1-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try and tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. The pitch. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Springer in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball left side. Fires across the diamond. That takes care of Springer.
Now catcher Alejandro Kirk.
1 out left for the Blue Jays. Alejandro Kirk now at the plate. That's in there. That's strike 1. And downstairs. Going to count 1 and 2. High fly ball out towards left field. Profar going back some more. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Varsho stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. In the dirt. The tag, and that's the ball game.
9-game losing streak. No one wants to get to double digits in that column. So to come out today, break it, win, get that good feeling back again, go into the clubhouse, turn up the music, enjoy it. Everything tastes better. You're going to sleep better. And you come back out tomorrow and you get another win.
An 11-7 final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.